live at Boracay Coral, Lalay, Bungtod, Bugo City, Cebu, Philippines. And here is your host, Mr. Persilito Citilior.
We live in the plastic age. From its creation in the early 1870s, plastic material has largely contributed to the society development, making everyday life easier. But today, plastics are entering into land and marine life, or in other words, the food web and can impact human food safety and health. Plastic pollution has got attention worldwide, and a lot of research is being done in the area to find a solution for plastic pollution. It is important to quantify the plastics and its types to design effective countermeasure or solution for stopping the pollution. In order to quantify the plastics, its sampling and analysis are important to step. The standard protocol for sampling and analysis is under development, however an effort is being made to understand how it can be scientifically sampled and analyzed. What do you know about macroplastics and microplastics?
Macroplastics are plastic debris larger than 5 millimeters in size and are known to cause detrimental effects for wildlife. When macroplastics break up into tiny particles, they are called microplastics, which are smaller than 5 millimeters and can persist in the environment for hundreds of years. Plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastic objects and particles in the Earth's environment that adversely affects wildlife habitat, and humans. Plastics that act as pollutants are categorized into micro, meso, or macro debris based on size. Plastics are inexpensive and durable, and as a result, levels of plastic production by humans are high. However, the chemical structure of most plastics renders them resistant to many natural processes of degradation, and as a result, they are slow to degrade. Together, these two factors have led to a high prominence of plastic pollution in the environment. What are the effects of plastic pollution on our environment? Effects of plastic pollution on land. Plastic pollution on land poses a threat to the plants and animals, including humans who are based on the land. Estimates of amount of plastic concentration on land are between 4 and 23 times that of the ocean. The amount of plastic poised on the land is greater and more concentrated than in the water. Chlorinated plastic can release harmful chemicals into the surrounding soil, which can then seep into groundwater or other surrounding water sources and also the ecosystem of the world. This can cause serious harm to the species that drink the water. Effects of plastic pollution on water. The litter that is being delivered into the oceans is toxic to marine life and humans. The toxins that are components of plastic include diethylhexyl phthalate, which is a toxic carcinogen, as well as lead, cadmium, and mercury. Plankton, fish, and ultimately the human race, through the food chain, ingest these highly toxic carcinogens and chemicals. Consuming the fish that contain these toxins can cause an increase in cancer, immune disorders, and birth defects. Effects of plastic pollution on animals. Plastic pollution has the potential to poison animals, which can then adversely affect human food supplies. Plastic pollution has been described as being highly detrimental to large marine mammals. Some marine species, such as sea turtles, have been found to contain large proportions of plastics in their stomach. When this occurs, the animal typically starves because the plastic blocks an animal's digestive tract. Sometimes marine mammals are entangled in plastic products, such as nets, which can harm or kill them. Effects of plastic pollution on humans. Compounds that are used in manufacturing pollute the environment by releasing chemicals into the air and water. Some compounds that are used in plastics, such as phthalates, bisphenol A or BRA, polybrominated diphenyl ether or PBDE, are under closed statute and might be very harmful. Even though these compounds are unsafe, they have been used in the manufacturing of food packaging, medical devices, flooring materials, bottles, perfumes, cosmetics, and much more. The large dosage of these compounds are hazardous to humans, destroying the endocrine system. BRA imitates the female's hormone called estrogen. PBD destroys and causes damage to thyroid hormones, which are vital hormone glands that play a major role in the metabolism, growth, and development of the human body. Although the level of exposure to these chemicals varies depending on age and geography, most humans experience simultaneous exposure to many of these chemicals.
Here are 6 tips on how to avoid at least unnecessary extra exposure to plastic pollution. Drink water from your tap. Don't heat food in plastic. Avoid plastic food containers with known issues. Eat more fresh food. Minimize household dust. And think big picture.
What is your action in order to minimize the number of plastics in our environment? Let us see an activity made by a certain community in the city of Buko, in which they solved the plastic pollution in their surroundings.
Purok Red Coral is located at Sitio Laray, Bungtod, Bugo City, Cebu, Philippines. Its objective in urban planning and waste management is to make innovation in reduction and segregation of waste and proper disposal of garbage.
Thank you for watching this video. You may watch our videos at Coral YouTube channel.